This is Roger with Crosscut in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck as a 2012 Ford F150 crew cab, extra short bed, 5.5 foot bed. It's a 5-liter V8. It's 2-wheel drive. It's a Lariat, which is leather. It was a blue Bill Luke Marana new car dealer trade-in. Marana's just to the northwest of Tucson, about 2 minutes away. It has 110,250 miles. Got it here. It's exactly the same truck that we bought a couple days ago. When we first bring them in, we always bring them in that bay and drive it onto our lift, put it up in the air, pressure spray the undercarriage. It would already look brand new underneath, but we do that anyway, just to see if overnight we find any leaks, and there was none. We do a lot of diesel trucks, so almost all diesel trucks leak, but we don't like it when gas ones do. And this one had no leaks this morning. Yesterday either. It was actually up there for 2 days. And back from detail, and it looks great. My job in this video is not to do a montage of how great it is. It's really to show you what's wrong. And there's only a couple things, and they're both cosmetic, that are issues. And they're not really serious issues, but my job in this video, like I said, is to point out the problems. Somehow this trim got caught on something and pulled away from the fender. This little piece is about $100, but they don't come painted. So you'd have to paint it, which would probably be another $120, and then slap it on. I don't think $220 is worth that. I wouldn't do anything if I were you, but somewhere around that number, give or take, is probably what it's going to cost to do that if you care. It's a really pretty truck, though. Really, really pretty. Arizona truck. You don't have to worry about rust. You don't have to worry about anything, really. This thing is very nice. I would say the tires look like they're 60 to 80% tread. It does have one of the only one spot, which is pretty rare on a older Ford truck, 2012. That's a peeling paint like they have in the bed here, but usually it's like right here, and there's none of it. So they actually painted this thing pretty well. You have a little thing right here. It's a little touched up ding. It's right there. Okay. My brother will take 50 to 60 HD photos, which will allow you to zoom in and look at this stuff even closer if you want. Let's see, you have a trailer plug. Now this, by the way, a lot of people, when they're up in the air and you can see them, this hitch is attached to the bumper, not to the frame of the truck. So this would be for very lightweight trailering. If you want to do bigger trailering, you got to go to a trailer shop and have it hooked up to the frame correctly. That is actually correct, but it's for very lightweight. I've seen people like hook up, you know, Bayliner boats to these things, 25 footers, and then the bumper ends up like hanging from the truck. So I always like to tell people, you know, that's for a little tiny U-Haul trailer or something. Anyway, locked, unlocked, locked, unlocked. Okay, so we have a fully functional key. Right now it has 110,301 on the truck. I actually drove a little bit down I-10 and cross town a couple times. Love the truck. Really nice running truck. This is, as you can see, it's first time we've started it today. So it's that's your cold start right there. Here is the auto check. All this stuff is scanned into the ad so you can see it yourself at your leisure. There's your VIN. Got a really high auto check score. No accidents or damage are reported. So I was born in California, Laverne, California, and then moved to Tucson in 2014 with 25,000 miles. And that's that. And boring is great. Boring Carfaxes are wonderful. All right, way better than drama. All right, how do we get our prices? We go to Auto Trader, we go to Car Gurus, try to find the same miles, same truck. This is it. 112,000, basically 113,000 miles, 2-wheel drive, short bed. 17,000 is what they priced it at. Now I do know this is a blue one. I forgot where it came from, what city. says Donwood Toyota. Look that up. That's where it was. And then this one is actually a twin. A few less miles, 104,000 miles, 5.0, two-wheel drive. It is a Lariat Super Crew, $16,990. However, and that's a great price. However, that's in Louisiana. I would be worried about rust on that bad boy. I pretty much have had my fill of southeastern vehicles. I don't ever buy them anymore, even if they tell me they're fine. Generally speaking, that is incorrect. They're usually never fine. All right, so I'm sure that's why it's $16,900. Anyway, there's your Ford stamp here on this fender. Another one right here. And then you have your stickers on the hood. All these things I'm showing you, the Fords on both fenders and the hood, tell you that they're all original, which is obviously important, right? For obvious reasons. Nice truck. There's your window up and down. Got your seat back, forward, and back. Seat forward, back, up, and down. You've got your sync input there, USB. Air conditioning's working nicely. Although it was cold last night, today it's supposed to get up to 80. And in a month it'll be 102. And then in 2 months it'll be 109. That's when the sissies and crybabies need not apply. So, let's see, what else we got going on here? Oh, we have plugs. There's an inverter right here for a regular outlet. You do have nice cold air coming out of the vents there. I have 17 minutes and 38 seconds is the limit on the SD card that I'm using. So at 17 minutes and 38 seconds, this video ends, whether I want it to or not. So at some point when it ends, nothing happened. I'm still alive. It just, ran out of time. So there's that window, there's the passenger window. This is all from the driver door switch, right? I like to run through everything so you can see it all work. Out, in, up, down. Other side, out, in, up, down, right? You got power pedals. Let's see, that's up. And that's down, okay? Got a tilt wheel, boom. Windshield wipers, okay. Turn signals. See forward, back, up, down, seat back forward, and back. And I can tell you something about the owner of this vehicle, the previous owner. He was not large, because this bolster is not all busted down like they always are. So, tell something about his fitness. All right, let's see. Alrighty then, let's see. Boom. Boom. That works fine. Let's see, turn the air conditioning up here and get blasted for a second. Air is blowing ice cold. I guess we also have heated seats. That's the heated seat part. And you have air conditioned seats. Okay. Let me turn that down a little bit. And I guess we might want to just go to the heater and see, make sure that, we take it off, put it on dual. All right, now let's turn up the, yes. Yep. How do we get that off? We don't want that off. I want some coolness. Please. The heater works good. That I can promise you. And immediately, too. So, you don't have to worry about being cold. All right, what else we got going on here? Radio. It's got the Sony sound system in it. Steering wheel. Changing the channel. There's the steering wheel. Volume up and down. All right, let's see. I think that's about it. Got all this stuff here. You can all mess with that stuff later. Let me open the gate here and we'll go for a ride. All right. Anyway, if you come to Tucson to drive this bad boy home, it's a great truck. It'd be a really nice trip home. If you do that, you're gonna pay the following. You'll pay whatever the agreed upon price is, plus taxes of your state tax, whatever that state tax rate is, plus that's reversed, by the way. Plus 2.7% city tax here in Tucson and a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship out of state, all you're gonna pay is agreed upon price. There's no tax or dock fee if you're gonna ship out of state, okay? If you do ship out of state, if you need help with shipping, please let me know at the time of purchase. I can add the shipping to the price of the vehicle, so you make one payment for both, and I can do the shipping for you. But you're welcome to do it yourself. We just want you to get your truck as soon as possible. This thing has a great ride. God, I wish all trucks drove like this. They don't, but I wish they did. This one clearly never saw an off-road path in its life. Very solid, very nice. And it kind of, when you look underneath the truck, it's kind of obvious that this truck was babied. And I see these puddles here from the rain we had yesterday. I do not want to get this car wet because it's spotless right now, and Dennis hasn't taken the pictures yet. So I'm gonna go around the water and avoid that. Anyway, so that's how we operate. Now, if we have an agreed upon price, please get your deposit in quickly so that it's no longer for sale. Until we have a deposit, this truck will stay for sale, okay? Until then, like I said, we can't accept people's, I want to buy this car, I'll call you back in 4 hours thing, because that always screws things up, because then they unwind and they say, no, I don't really want it anymore, and then everyone thinks that the person who wanted it originally found something wrong. You know, and then we have to drop the price and blah, 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 and lose money because a knucklehead broke his promise, right? So that's why we have deposits, to lock people in, and so that we don't get crushed when the guy can't get his loan done or doesn't have the money. That's usually the problem. You know, oh my God, I thought I could get some money together and I can't. Great, great. So anyway, when you're online and you're buying from us or anyone and you see a vehicle back online that you were interested in, don't assume that the vehicle's bad, that the person returned it or something. It's probably they couldn't get finance for it and now it's back. That's what happens 99% of the time, whether it's us or any other dealer or any other person online when that happens. So, just letting you know. So get the deposit in. Last part of every video I say the same thing, and I will on this one, just like I have for 15 years on thousands of vehicles and videos. We don't have salesmen. We don't have bottled water with our name on it. We don't have a fancy location. Our location is $1 a year is what our uncle charges us for it. And pretty good deal, right? So, we have less overhead. We don't have the sales. We don't have somebody serving lattes and scones in the lobby like they have at the new car dealerships. So we give you that money that we're saving into the price of the vehicle, like, and not charging you for it. So when they have to charge you $20,000 for a vehicle, we can get 17. Or if they're going to charge 30, we can get 25, because we don't have the overhead they have. And because we want you, we demand that you be the owner of the vehicle on day one. What does that mean? Well, the only caveat here is, on day one, you are the owner of your truck, and you will fix your truck when your truck breaks. We're getting on to I-10 right now. Everything breaks. Every single vehicle out here will break. It's when. If I knew when something was going to break, I would be the richest guy on the planet. I'd blow right by Elon, all right, in about an hour. But I don't, and I bought plenty of vehicles that suck. And so when I have, you know, vehicles and I put them for sale, I tell people, the money you're saving is going to go into a repair someday. Not maybe, for sure. Now, the question is, when? And we tell people, if you buy from us, it could be the day you bought it, or it could be 5 years from now. Now, this truck is amazing. I wish this guy would go a little faster. But I can't pass him because we got to get off this right here at Ruthroff, so whatever. Anyway, beautiful ride. That's how we operate. So you're the owner on day one, and from the second you're the owner, you're the person fixing your truck. Now, is there anything wrong with this truck? Hell no. There is nothing wrong with this truck. Could there be something wrong with the truck the day you buy it? Yes. Yes, because I'm not Nostradamus. Now, would I anticipate that? No, a strong no. But I'm not a liar and I'm not Nostradamus, so that's what we say. In every single video, and if you looked at all of them over the past thousands of them, you'll hear me say the same thing on every single one of them. Okay? So, now we got that out of the way. This truck is sweet. Really sweet. This is a very, very nice truck. You know, we're getting off of Ruthroff here. We're obviously not going to make it back to the yard at the 17-minute and 38-second mark. But we're getting a nice drive out of it. It's a beautiful day in Tucson, by the way. It's nice and cool. Probably 60-ish, 63-ish. Sunny, sunny, sunny. Anyway, nice truck. I could drive this thing all day long. I would love to drive this weekend. But putting miles on a sold vehicle or for sale vehicle is a bad idea. Anyway, that's that. I got about 30 seconds left. It's probably going to be spent here at this light next to this big guy. Anyway, it's a beautiful truck. Please go through the video, go through the pictures, click on any links that we have in there. If I get more information, I'll scan it in and put it into the ad, and you can look at that. But I doubt it. There's nothing going on here. This is boring, and boring is fantastic. Boring means it's great. And this is about as boring as I've seen in a long time. Anyway, 17:33. I guess I'm going to say goodbye. Have a great day.